The same thing. You first have to stop on it because guess what? Look at this. Did I leave any space in here? Nothing. There's no space. What does that mean? Complete blockage of the voice is not going to continue. Why? Look, it's here. It's here and it's here. So it is part of the letters that are going to be abruptly stopped. It's going to stop the flow of the letter once I say it. Ad. Up. But to make the difference, because they're coming all to the same place, I'm going to add little tug to it. Qalqala. Ad. No, qalqala. Ad. Up. Okay. There's a little difference between dal and ta. So now we talked about ta and da. So now let's add what's the difference between ta, da, and ta, which could be a problem letter. This is the difference. Same place. Everything is here fine, but look at the rest of the tongue. It came back from here. It rose up. What did I say these letters are called of? Glorified? Or what did I say? Rising. Letters of isti'la, they rise up. Your tongue rise up. And your mouth goes into? Right. But in here, I'm not going to put T. I'm going to have to say this, and it is ta. Okay. Now, what happens if you cannot say ta, and you say a glorified T, or like the other letter, ta? You have to work on this. What's the part? You have to raise your tongue more. Even if you take your finger, stick it beneath your tongue, raise it to feel it. This is where you actually, the entire tongue has to come up. This is, I'm going to add another character actually, but don't worry about it, we're not going to talk about it. This actually, ta has another character, it's called itbaq. And itbaq means to clap. It has to do this. So ta, to say the ta correctly, my tongue has to rise up so far and almost touch, connect with the roof of my mouth. Ta. Good.
So you guys, you need those Ishan experts.
Which one?
The top of the
Kha. Not the most glorified. This one is the least glorified here. This is here the most glorified. Okay, and qaf here is the most actually glorified. And kha, sa.
looking like
What's looking like no?
like the dot that you put in now.
There you go.
Now that is dot.
Right, dot. Kha, sa, da, gha, ta, qa, dha. Okay. The idea is my mouth is in a circle, not da, kha, ba. You don't smile in it. That's not what al-dallin. What al-dallin. And we'll talk about the dot specifically, with the mistakes that it's done in there. Since we are at this position here, what if I do this?
Question.
Yes, sir.
Ta is both in whispering and as well as on letters of shidda.
Right. How is that? They are both letters of shidda. Ta. The question is, ta is shadida. It is strong. And at the same time, it's whispering. Could that happen? Yes. Because I'm not using my vocal cord, but I'm still abruptly stopping at it. Right? Versus as. I'm not stopping. Right? Versus, let's see here, shidda, let's see in here, kaf,
But
same thing.
How do I stop and then whisper at the same time?
No. This ka sound, you're not making vocal cord. It comes out as a result of actually just the meeting, the collision. Oh, by the way, look at it this way. All these letters, ad, at, what kind of sounds?
Stop.
Collisions. No. From the four different sources of sound, they're all collisions, right? That's where the sound comes from.
So if there is a collision in ta, right, will there be whisper too at the same time?
Yeah, a whisper has to do with one thing. vocal cord vibration.
Okay. Oh.
The fact that I'm saying versus ha, vocal cords. Is my voice involved? This is the question. Okay? I will come to you in a minute right now with something that will show complete difference to this one. Right now, if I can, and inshallah, I think I might stop with these letters thus far because inshallah, I think we covered half of it. If I bring, this is too much. If I bring my tongue here, okay, and I did not come down all the way to my gums, there's my teeth. I did not come all the way to my, look, I left a little space right there, okay? Actually, sorry, it's gonna come down and almost touch my teeth rather than touching my gums. It's touching my teeth, okay? Touching my teeth. Not touching my gums. And I'm gonna say the same letters. And now, now I'm gonna get into a whole different group. This is now tip plus teeth. And now you're gonna get that. No seen sound. No za sound. If you are saying as, that means your tongue is not touching your teeth. Just put your tongue a little bit forward, let it touch your teeth, and it will turn from a z into z. Stick your tongue between your teeth. No. Okay. Open your. There you go. There it is. Now, the idea is not to stick your tongue too far out, and if you pull it back in, you're not gonna get the letter. If you're trying to say as and you pull your tongue in, you're gonna end up with as. Right? If you're trying to say as and you stick your tongue between your teeth, but you pull it back, what are you gonna get? As. See the difference? So in here, tip and teeth, tip of the tongue and teeth, you're gonna get this. But it is also not correct to say as and put your half of your tongue outside. That's not right. But I'm gonna make an exception just for a few weeks for those who cannot say as right away, who cannot say alladhina and rather say allazina. Right? Summa. It is not summa. Summa. Right? It's like theory. You don't say theory or Siri. Theory. There's a pressure. You put your tongue in here, you apply pressure, the air comes through by rubbing. What kind of sound is it making down here? What kind of, what is the four sources? Friction. Complete friction. It's coming right. Now let me ask you one more thing, and I'm going to tell you, what's the difference between tha and the? Look right there. Vocals. So, how do I say tha? Check this little equation here. If I say tha plus vocal cord vibration, I get that. Why? Let's say, I say, take it together, not following each other, not saying, obviously I'm going to get tha. No, I'm saying, if you get your vocal cords going, you get this. Letters are combinations of positions, vocal cords, and air friction coming through the mouth. The difference between tha and da is just vocal cord vibration. What about the difference between dal and dha? Try it. Listen to this. Ka,